Have you ever heard the story of the elephant and the mouse? It's a tale as old as time, whispering of a mighty giant brought down by a much smaller creature. But is there any truth to this ancient myth? Are elephants really afraid of tiny mice? Let's delve into the world of these magnificent creatures and uncover the truth behind this enduring legend. Our journey will take us back centuries, to the origins of this fascinating myth. We'll explore the work of scientists who dare to test its validity, and we'll hear from experts who have dedicated their lives to understanding the complex behaviors of these gentle giants. By the end of our exploration, you'll have all the knowledge you need to separate fact from fiction. Prepare to be amazed by the reality of elephants and their place in the intricate web of the natural world. The story of elephants' fear of mice is deeply rooted in history. It goes back to the ancient Greeks and Romans, who were fascinated by the natural world, often weaving tales that blended fact and fiction. One such story claimed that a mouse could crawl up an elephant's trunk, driving the mighty beast mad with fear. Another version suggested that mice could gnaw on an elephant's feet, leaving it helpless. These stories, passed down through generations, became ingrained in popular belief. They painted a picture of a vulnerable giant, easily frightened by a creature it could effortlessly crush. This image of the elephant, terrified by the insignificant mouse, resonated with audiences. It served as a moral lesson, reminding even the strongest that we all have our weaknesses. The myth also played on a common human fear, the fear of being overpowered by something much smaller than ourselves. Centuries later, the question of whether elephants truly fear mice continued to pique our curiosity. In 2006, researchers at Disney's Animal Kingdom decided to put this ancient myth to the test. They devised a simple but ingenious experiment. The researchers placed a mouse in the path of a group of elephants and closely observed their reactions. To their surprise, the elephants showed little to no fear. Some seemed curious, approaching the mouse for a closer look, while others simply ignored it. The researchers concluded that the elephants' reactions resembled curiosity or mild annoyance, rather than outright fear. This groundbreaking experiment debunked the ancient myth, demonstrating that elephants are not inherently afraid of mice. It highlighted the importance of scientific research in separating fact from fiction and challenging long-held beliefs. Section 4. A world less clear. The elephant's perspective. To truly understand why the myth of elephants fearing mice is unfounded, we need to consider the world from their perspective. Elephants, despite their size and imposing presence, have relatively poor eyesight. They rely more on their keen sense of smell and exceptional hearing to navigate their surroundings. A tiny mouse, scurrying quickly across their path, might not even register as a threat in their blurry vision. Instead, elephants are more likely to react to sudden movements or loud noises that could signal potential danger. This explains why they might be startled by a bird taking flight or a branch snapping under their feet. Their reactions are driven by instinct and a heightened awareness of their surroundings, not an innate fear of small creatures. Section 5. Elephants and the unexpected. A matter of instinct. To learn more about elephant behavior, I turned to renowned wildlife expert Dr. Joyce Poole, who has spent decades studying these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat. Dr. Poole explained that an elephant's reaction to something unfamiliar, like a mouse, depends largely on its individual personality and past experiences. Some elephants, particularly younger ones, might be more curious and playful, while others might be more cautious or even indifferent. Dr. Poole emphasized that elephants are highly intelligent and social animals. They have complex emotional lives and exhibit a wide range of behaviors, just like humans. Therefore, it's inaccurate to categorize their reactions to unfamiliar creatures based on a single, simplistic myth. Their behavior is far more nuanced and fascinating than the myth suggests. Section 6. Elephants, mice, and the power of storytelling. The myth debunked. Our journey into the world of elephants and mice has led us to a clear conclusion. The myth of the elephant's fear is just that, a myth. While it's a captivating tale that has been passed down through generations, scientific evidence and expert opinions have debunked this long-held belief. Elephants are not inherently afraid of mice. Their reactions are driven by their senses, instincts, and individual personalities. So why does this myth persist? The answer lies in the power of stories. Humans are naturally drawn to narratives that teach us lessons, evoke emotions, and make us think. The story of the elephant and the mouse, despite its inaccuracy, does all of these things. Section 7. Curiosity and the natural world. A final word. The myth of the elephant and the mouse reminds us that the natural world is full of surprises. It encourages us to question what we think we know and to approach the world with a sense of wonder and curiosity. So the next time you encounter a story about the natural world, whether it's about elephants and mice or any other creature, I encourage you to investigate for yourselves. Ask questions, seek out different perspectives, and most importantly, never stop exploring the wonders of the natural world. After all, it's in these moments of discovery that we truly learn to appreciate the intricate beauty and complexity of life on Earth.